Well, hello again, my antisocials. It's me, the friendliest killer you know, and we're back again with some more Wraith gameplay, who is steadily becoming my favorite killer in this game. I love invisibility so much. So, once again, we are trying out the Windstorm and the All-Seeing add-ons. Windstorm lets me move faster when I'm cloaked. All-Seeing lets me see their auras while I'm cloaked. Probably, at least in my opinion, the best combo. So I wasn't really sure what I was doing here. Uncloaking is way too slow. I don't have the correct add-on for what I was trying to do here. I'm chasing her around because I was hoping I could get her to throw the pallet down, but it didn't work out, sadly. So we have an object player. You know how much I love those. I really can't wait for the change. So we're going to get a hit on someone. And I think that was a Claudette. I'm going to go after this Nia. So she doesn't drop the pallet down, which I was kind of surprised about. But it won't matter. I'm going to make this my intro so you'll have seen this bit before. This is one thing I love about Wraith. You can body block stuff like that so well. I love it. Oh, brings me joy. So we're going to see if we can find her again. Oh, I think that's the Claudette healing behind tires. But you can't escape from me. Ah, she managed to heal. Oh, never mind. But hey, now she's got Sloppy Butcher reapplied. So she's going to like waste her entire medkit just trying to... Oh. Yep, we made it. So our first down. Usually I prefer to get at least one hook before the first gen's done, but you can't have it all the time. That was probably the worst flashlight save I've ever seen. But hey, you tried. That's more than most survivors do with their teammates, so you get points. You really do. I'm not even being sarcastic. You get points for that. I don't think I really noticed anyone on barbecue specifically, but I know she's around here somewhere, so I'm trying to find her, because I'd like to get a hit, if I can. Thankfully I can open lockers without decloaking. That's so useful. Oh, okay. So she messed up a little bit here. We're going to catch up. Yep, you can't duke me like that. I mean, you can. It's worked in the past, but we'll forget that. And we're going to down her, which is great because she has a flashlight, and we don't like those. A Claudette healing. Say it ain't so. Now she's got Sloppy Butcher applied to her, and I think we can get her before she heals this time, which we totally did. Excellent. Come on, Claudette. Just take the hit. Come on. Take the hit. Take the hit. There we go. I love all the stealth killers, if I'm quite honest. But Wraith is just currently my favorite. I'm putting points into Ghostface. I'm going to try him out. Embarrassing story, but the first time they're healing? Come on. Why? Okay, there's another down. The first time... Actually, the first two times I tried Ghostface, I didn't even use his power, because I didn't understand it. I thought he worked like the pig, where if you crouch, you're stealthed. So I didn't understand why people kept being able to see me. And to be fair, the first time I played, I got a 4K. Or was it a 3K? It was one of the two. And then the second time I played, I think I got 1 kill. Hey, but the third time I played him, I got a 4K, and I used his power properly that time. I didn't stalk anyone because I didn't understand how that worked, but at least I cloaked, right? I got a little lost. So we're going to try and bash this Nia. Now, one thing oh, poor Nia, she thought the door was there. Oh well. We got a hit off on her. So now everyone's got a Sloppy Butcher, one person's down, so they're not doing gens. So I'm in a really strong position right now. Nurse is calling, coming in clutch. I love that perk so goddamn much. See, what I was trying to do there is I was trying to mind game, but hey, she dropped the pallet. This is one thing I don't get, and anyone who plays Survivor, I really want you to understand this. Wasting time flashlight blinding a killer once you've dropped a pallet is just putting you in a dangerous position. Because chances are you can still get hit. That doesn't prevent the killer from attacking. And I've gotten quite a few hits off on survivors who just stood there like a gormless penguin, trying to blind me with a flashlight after dropping a pallet. It's like, just run. That's the best thing. So many survivors just love to waste their time. Now, there's another add-on. I believe it's a green windstorm add-on, which improves my movement speed. If I had both of those, I could pull off plays like going past survivors and body blocking windows and stuff before they reach them. I've only got the purple one, which is mainly to help me keep up with survivors, basically. So they can sprint burst. They can do that dodge attack, or not dodge, balance landing. That's the one, or dead hard. They can do all these things. But I don't know, what the hell were you doing? Nia. Oh my god, well, I'll take it. But they can do all these things, and you can still catch up to them really quickly. So there's no real, like, time lost on your side as the killer. So I really suggest having the purple windstorm add-on. Hey, I suggest having both windstorm and all-seeing blood, because it's the perfect combo. I can zip around the map really quickly. I can see survivor auras. It's great. And with Sloppy Butcher and a Nurse's Calling, I can essentially keep my eye on survivors almost all the time. I'm currently using a combination of Sloppy Butcher, a Nurse's Calling, Barbecue and Chili, and I'm pretty sure I just said it, so why can't I remember? Oh my god. Sloppy Butcher, Nurse's Calling, Barbecue and Chili, and some other goddamn perk, which for some reason the name escapes me. That's what you get when I have such a bad memory. I can't remember names of things. Oh, you know what it is? My media player was blocked off there for a second. I couldn't see the perks. Pop Goes the Weasel. Now, I won't tell a lie. I really don't like Pop Goes the Weasel. I'm sure it's a great perk, but I never seem to make good use of it. I'd rather have, like, Corrupt Intervention or something. Maybe Thrilling Tremors. Just anything. I like gen blocking perks. Anything that brings survivors closer to me and wastes more of their time, perfect. So she dead-hearted? That's fine. She is going to drop a pallet. I didn't really think I was close enough for stun, but to be fair, hitboxes on pallets has been kind of janky for quite some time. Luckily we saw the scratch marks, so we can get a down on her. I think she's dead now. Oh boy, I'm really bad at keeping track of this stuff. Obviously, as you're seeing, this is pre-update, so there's no hook counters or anything. Not that the hook counters really help out the killers at all. Once again, we didn't really make any use of Barbecue and Chili. Honestly, I mainly use that perk for the blood points. So they just finished a gen, there's one left. This is a very winnable situation. And I think I want to make this very clear for everyone. Don't... Oh, gonna whack her. So you can't distract me like that. Just because your game isn't going perfectly to like the beginning and middle, don't feel dejected and give up. You can still very easily turn the situation right around. Here I actually don't get any use from Pop. I guess I kicked it before or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. They're healing, so I know exactly where they are. And, yeah. Oh, I think she dead-harded. Hey, I mean, great use of dead-hard. If it makes you avoid a hit, that's a good use. Sadly, I body blocked her again. But I did mess up. I spent way too long here. Trying to, like, mind game her. So ultimately, just let her escape. And this is where I lose track of her. Yep. So ultimately, I just mind gamed myself. So I assumed she was going for the rescue since she was almost dead. That turned out to be correct, so we're going back. Missed the attack on her, but she can't get over fast enough, so she's back down. And, yep, she's hiding, so... See, at this point, I'm not too worried. You've got 2 people down. She's the last person up. I've won at this point. It's just basically about getting those hooks. Luckily, I found the hatch. So nobody escaped through that. However, as you'll soon see, I had a pesky survivor who just wouldn't accept their death. And I ultimately could not find them. I went looking for the person I originally downed over by that hook, and that was just the one I could not find for the life of me. I tried. I really tried to look for them. The one thing about the all-seeing blood add-on as well is that it kind of acts like a mini deer stalker. So you can see survivor auras when they're down on the ground, which is, you know, very useful. But I think deer stalker has a 36-meter range or something, and all-seeing has a 12. So you have to be fairly close. The way I use all-seeing is I patrol gens and I use it around loops, so I can kind of always tell which direction the survivor is currently at. So it's easier for me to still get a hit on a survivor that's by a window, by a pallet. But in this particular case, I could not use Deerstalker, all-seeing blood effectively. Eventually, though, I just give up. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'd rather get the points for a hook than spend the rest of the game looking for you. Found the hatch just there. So I go back for the Feng, hook her, and close the hatch. Because by the time I hook the Feng, the Nia is basically dead. I'm fairly certain that... see, that's how close you have to be for it to proc on down survivors. It's close, it's very close. So yeah, I still got my 4K at least, so that's fine. I looked at the timer bar left and I was like, yeah, Nia's dead. I'm just gonna get hatch points for closing it. But as always, I easily lose track of the hatch as survivor and killer. I mean, look at that timing though. That's perfect timing. So thank you all for watching. I will see you next time with more Wraith gameplay because he's my current boo. I hope you enjoyed this, and goodbye for now.